Hi guys, it's Steve. I'm coming to you live from Geotab Connect 2026 in Las Vegas, and I want to answer a few questions that we get from fleets. So one is, how do I break through the ceiling? I've implemented telematics, I've implemented cameras, and I just can't seem to get through and get more improvements. And so what we often talk about is that the challenge is you're dealing with humans, with people. And telematics is great, it all comes in, but it creates a lot of information and data that fleet managers need to act on. So they get all these insights, and then they have to coach through the scorecard programs. And then the drivers improve, but fairly quickly people go back to their old habits. So fleet managers do all this work to coach and coach and coach people through the process, and they can't break through the ceiling. So where Geotab Vitality comes in is we engage the driver every single day in a proactive manner so that the drivers are actually wanting to drive safely, not just being told to. And when they do that, when we bring them into the circle, we see behavior change that improves and that sustains over time, so you don't get the peaks and valleys. So another question that we get is, how do you know that Geotab Vitality works? Well, we have a few case studies that we've done. One is Richard's Building Supply. They are a building supply and construction distribution fleet based out of the Midwest. There are about 350 trucks, 200 drivers, and we did a pilot with them, and we saw a 41% improvement in safe driving in less than 60 days. And the nice thing is we saw that in 2 weeks improvement, we saw it continue to improve and then sustain over time. Now, as we think about that from a value perspective for customers, that translated into fewer collisions, less downtime, fuel savings, and also driver retention, which is really important because there's a global driver shortage. They saw a 443% ROI and a savings of almost $200,000. So if any of your customers want to get started with Geotab Vitality, it's really simple. We're running free pilots for all customers. So they get 60 days, 20 drivers, and that includes the cost of rewards. So we take that on because we believe so strongly in the product and the behavior change and the outcomes that your customers will get that we're willing to give it to them for free. All you have to do is reach out to me or to Mike Owens, and we'll help you get started.